Today, I'm going to guide you through the process of making a garage rock or pop rock song if you're new to writing and recording music. So let's get started. All you really need for this are a PC and a beat up guitar sitting in your parents' closet or something. Preferably an electric guitar, but you can work with an acoustic. I highly recommend also getting an audio interface and a microphone. An audio interface is basically this little box you use to plug your microphone and instruments to your laptop. They're really useful, but if you don't have one, don't stress. You can either buy them real cheap or you can get by recording using your phone or laptop or something. It's just a little weird and doesn't sound as great. But don't worry, you just need to get a start, and that's a start. You work with what you've got. First, you're going to need an idea that you can build around. Just start with something. There's no real correct place to start. You can start with lyrics or the instrumental or whatever. For this song, I'm starting with a riff that I thought was pretty cool, and I just recorded that with my camera. Recording all your ideas is actually a good habit to get into because you will forget those ideas really quickly. It doesn't really matter if they're trash or good or anything, you just need to have them jotted down for later. So now you've got a riff, let's add some lyrics. There's no correct way to write lyrics either, so I recommend you just do what feels right for you, even if it doesn't all rhyme at the start. You just need to get some lines down and then you can edit it later to make sense and sound good. Use your personal experiences or things you feel strongly about. Breakups are an obvious one, politics, your favorite book, ice cream, whatever, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's something that you like and care about, because that will make it sound more authentic and will resonate with people more. Once you've got the skeleton down, you can edit it later to sound better. Add metaphors, similes, make it rhyme, all that cool literary stuff. If you get stuck, take a break. Breaks are super useful. Go for a walk, play video games, just something to defrag your brain. Songwriting should be fun, so even if you're writing something that's depressing, if you are stressed out and anxious and not getting things done, it's not going to be very fun to write, it's going to be really hard, and it's just going to be a miserable process. Try to enjoy it. Even the sad stuff, just have fun playing around with the words and lyrics and whatever. It should be enjoyable, at least that's what I believe. So we have the lyrics down and we've got a rough idea of what the rhythm sounds like. Now we just need to record it. To record your voice and guitar, you'll need a digital audio workstation, or DAW. A DAW is basically a program that lets you produce music. You can record, edit, program virtual instruments, all that jazz. Anything you need to turn your fart noises into songs. There are a lot of DAWs, but they all basically do the same thing, just a little bit differently. Just pick one and get real good at using it, because they'll all feel weird at first and there isn't really a better option. Either pick the one that you can afford, or pick one that people around you are using, or that people who make the same kind of music use. That way you can find more video tutorials and lessons and all that stuff. And it's easier to work with the people around you. So with that out of the way, let's record. Pro tip, always record with a metronome, like always. If it's not a metronome, then some kind of drums in the background. This is just to keep you on time when you're recording things, and you might think your timing is good, but it probably isn't gonna be up to snuff when you're trying to add all the extra parts and layers and combine things. So you wanna have something that keeps you grounded. You're probably a little sick of hearing this by now, but again, there is no proper order for how you want to arrange and record things. So I'm just going to tell you what I did in this song. So with most rock songs, I tend to start off recording the guitar parts, the rhythm guitar parts specifically. In this song, it's not too complicated for me. The chord progression stays the same the whole way through, with some slight changes here and there. The main difference is that the chorus is distorted and heavy, while the verse is all pretty and arpeggiated. If you can, record the rhythm guitar twice and layer them together like you're making a music sandwich. It thickens up the sound and does it even more if you can pan one guitar right and the other guitar left and they have slightly different settings. Next comes the bass line. If you're not sure what to do here or you can't play bass, just input or play the same notes as the chords, or rather the root notes of the chords. It just thickens them up. Sometimes play those notes an octave higher or a fifth higher. I can do an entire different video on that, but that's the basis of it. If you're not sure, then just play around and experiment with that. Next are vocals. If you're good at singing, then just sing, no problem. But if you're as bad as me at singing, then be patient and please be kind to yourself. Have fun and do not be too critical of your singing. Nobody actually sounds good until the song is mixed and mastered. Auto-tune and pitch correction and stuff, that is not cheating if you're using it carefully to correct small errors, or if you're using it stylistically for the style of music you're making. You can also distort your vocals if you're going for the whole garage punk kind of sound, which I actually really love, so I'm doing that here. Finally, add some drums. Now I'm not great at this step, so just try to compress all the drum samples and play around them. Add reverb and equalize them as you see fit, but just Google or YouTube up some tutorials on how to do this stuff. I normally do a lot to all the individual drum sounds, but I'm still not used to using Ableton, which is what I'm using here. So I just ran all the drums through Guitar Rig and called it a day because I couldn't fight with it. Add any extra effects that you find fun or tasteful, and remember to put a limiter on the master track to stop them from clipping. Once you're done with that, you're basically finished. Patch stuff on the back, go take a break, and let's listen to what we've got. I gather my wits about me and try to plant the seed of courage to let myself be weak in front of you all. Try to remember what compassion feels like. Was it warm like a sharp edge of a knife? Oh wait, that's a lie. From trying to act nice, but the lies are better than a fight. You were wrong to think that I could change, or that I wanted to. If you and I were ever true, then you'll let me leave the stage.